Hi, everybody. Welcome to Stars and Pearls. I'm so happy that you found your way here. I hope you click like, subscribe, and share. My name is Carlene Love, and this is part 5 of the Our Psychic Senses series that I'm doing. And we're speaking today on claircognizance. Clair means clear, as you guys, I'm sure, know already that are watching this video. And cognizance means knowing or to know. So it's all about knowing clearly. What do we mean by that when we say that? Well, sometimes you're just walking down the street and all of a sudden, without even thinking about it, you just turn on your heel and walk the other way, and you end up in front of the store that you were looking for. Or you just know someone is bad news, or you just know this is the right job for you, or you just know when you put in your application that they're going to say yes to you, or you just know this is your apartment, or you just know I should stay out of this area, or you should just know I can't talk to that person about what it is that I desire or want. And you can't explain where this comes from. It's just a gut instinct. It's a hunch. It's a knowing, though. It's like this deep inner feeling conviction. And it actually feels as if it's coming outside of the usual whirlwind spiral of thinking that we always usually experience. The mind is usually caught up in repetitive thinking, overthinking things, thinking things through, thinking on the same things over and over and over again, or stuck with stuff in the past. And so claircognizance comes in like a sudden flash of insight. And there it is, or a gut instinct, a complete knowing in your entire being that this is what it is. So how can being claircognizant help you? Well, a lot of claircognizance, or that predominantly work with that, will say that, oh, it's helped them recognize people that weren't sincere, that weren't coming with good intentions. It helps them recognize intentions immediately of others. And knowing what opportunities are open to them and what is right for them. And they just absolutely know that what's right for them or what's wrong for them, or what's right for their friends or what's wrong for their friends or their loved ones. And people that are claircognizant also have solutions. They are the natural solution finders. They just know, oh, this is what you need to do. This is who you need to talk to. This is where you need to go. You need to organize this here. You need to show up there. This is the right date for you to do this on. So claircognizance can give you information which comes outside of your informational field, which is irrespective of space and time, and even in connection or emotional connection as well. It can show up as a sudden knowing that something bad happened halfway around the world, and then you put on the news and there it is all over the news, right? So there's this connection to some other field, some higher level of information that comes through in a sudden way. Now, obviously, if you have it, you're going to want to train it because you want to be able to rely on it, or you're going to want to develop it if you feel like, oh, like I want to experience what it's like. So for whatever reasons, how do you develop claircognizance? Claircognizance, to me personally, is a combination of all the other clairs that we discussed. That's why I took it last. And I feel as if you work on all the other clairs, then these channels are going to be open for your claircognizance to come through clearer. You can also practice with automatic writing. Automatic writing really helps you to release control, really helps you to let go. And initially, when you start doing automatic writing, it's going to be an emptying out of your subconscious, and you're going to think it's amazing, the stuff that you wrote. And this is normal. But usually the first couple times that you do it, it's just your subconscious emptying itself until you start letting a higher frequency energy come through. And that's going to come in with a struggle for many of you, not with all of you, but for many of you, it's going to be a struggle because your mind is going to get in there. You're going to doubt yourself. And the biggest thing is doubt. So I'm going to be doing a whole separate video on the power of doubt and how powerful it is when you surround yourself with people that doubt you, that can limit you, literally take your destiny from you if you go down that path. So doubt is very, very powerful. And just as hope is powerful, hope can get a lot done. So it's important, though, that you understand that the first couple times you're just emptying out your subconscious, and to keep at it until things and information start to flow through that really, they're not coming from you. Of course, as I say in all my videos, prepare for this work. Don't just go into it and think, oh, it's a benevolent world out there. Yes, it is. It truly is. However, it's a vast ocean. And while we're not going to say the ocean is evil, there are some things in there that are swimming that you should know about before you jump off the cruise ship, for example. So it's life comes in so many variations and forms, this side of the veil and the other side of the veil. And for that reason, it's important to ground yourself. It's important to set an intention for your work. It's important to protect your consciousness field, okay, from intrusions of other things. And there are various techniques which I outlined in other videos. But those 3 steps, once you've done that, wonderful, then start your work. And once you get in the habit of doing these things before you get into your workspace, it's going to be really quick and easy. Just closing your eyes, taking a deep breath in, and bam, you're grounded, your field is protected, your intention is set, you're aligned, and you're ready to go. So it's not that this huge 1-hour meditation that you have to do every time you sit down to work. It's not like that. Okay, so but automatic writing will help you develop your claircognizance. It will help you to develop this trust in your inner knowing as well as you receive feedback on what you feel. And claircognizance is probably one of those psychic senses that will give you almost instant feedback, where you actually receive feedback on it. Clairvoyance is a psychic sense where sometimes, some things you see, sure, but other things. But claircognizance usually has to do with some kind of a direction, solution, something that you're supposed to implement in this life almost immediately. So it's very in the now. It's very moment to moment. And this is why it can seem so inaccessible as well, because you can't just call it up because you receive it. It comes to you. And so this is where the element of surrender comes in, surrendering to the knowledge and the knowing that the information will come to you at the right place and the right time, that you will have access to whatever it is that you need to know, that it will be presented to you in a way that you can understand, accept, integrate, and manifest. So these are all things that you can train within yourself in order to receive. So you're actually training how to receive from the divine or from higher or from your guardian angel, wherever you feel this information is coming from. Okay. Claircognizance helps you learn how to trust as well, trust yourself. And it's one of those skills that actually ultimately the gift is not even the knowledge that it imparts, it's the trust that you develop in the unseen, the trust that you develop in yourself, the trust that you develop in the relationship between yourself and the unseen. This is what the real gift of claircognizance is. So yeah, those of you, to continue, that are claircognizant, you're probably going to love to write. You're probably going to be someone who knows the outcomes of things. Like, you just know how the story is going to end. You just know how things are going to come together. You're that person who walks in and just has solutions to problems that people face. You just know what the core of an issue is. You just know what problem is really there to be solved, because sometimes the half the solution to a problem is asking the right question, right? So you're the one that has that. You have either the right question, or you have the solution, or you have the insight to the right question and know what needs to be looked at. So it's also one of those straightforward clairs. It's a clair that is literally out of the hands of your conscious mind. And this is why this is something that just comes to you. Now, meditation and breathing exercises are also really important in helping to develop this clair, to helping yourself open up. Meditation to relax your mind, clear your mind, so that you're in a space where things come easily to you. And the breathing exercise helps as well to slow things down, get you into a different space. You can choose pretty much any breathing exercise that slows down everything for you and calms your entire system down. breathing deeply. There's a well-known one that is breathing towards the top of the roof of your mouth, which is supposedly supposed to stimulate your pineal or pituitary gland. And it is just taking a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, it skims the top of your throat and it allows your third eye to open more. So you can do that. Um, Practice that and see how it goes for you. It also opens up your throat chakra, which intensifies your ability to perceive, because your throat chakra is really what regulates and opens up all these psychic senses. What we use predominantly in clairaudience, which regulates the energy flow and all the other awarenesses of your being, and allows you to perceive. Okay, that was it on claircognizance, because it is what it is. It's sudden, it's like a flash of lightning. It's sudden insights out of nowhere. And to practice that, it really is about surrendering and trusting and having faith. And that's what you have to build and strengthen in order for this sense to really show itself. Um, you know, people always try to control what they can't trust, right? So in working with these higher level frequencies and energies, you're really going to have to develop these higher level energies within yourself of faith, love, hope, trust, patience, right? All these virtues. And because these higher level energies, they respond to trust, they respond to love, they blossom and bloom in the energy of allowing and just being. But when someone comes in and is tightly holding and trying to control and push this button and push this lever and add this much, and then they have their cake, they shut down. Okay. So this is one of those that really teaches you that lesson to really let go, just have faith, have trust, um, open up to the benevolence of life. At the same time, be aware it's a vast ocean that you're swimming in, and just set your boundaries. And you'll see that you're going to start having more and more flashes of insight, or recognizing them when you have them. That's another huge topic, because life moves so fast that sometimes we don't recognize those flashes when we have them. We just, oh yeah, throw it in the back there. And then in the end, we say, oh, I knew that was coming. Well, now you can really speak on it and act on it, because you genuinely, claircognizantly, what is coming. Okay, thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.